government have the right to tell people whether they can see their children or their grandchildren, whether they can start a relationship with someone? My answer is an emphatic no. But even those who are less certain should reflect on whether this extreme control of people's right to family life, people's intimate relationships, the freedom of association, whether the government can do these things briefly, in an emergency, or for over a year. On the 6th of January, the last time we had an opportunity to put some control on the government's exercise of these powers, the Prime Minister told me, when I intervened on him, that it would be very surprising if this House didn't get to vote to get rid of any of these restrictions before the end of March. Well, OK, it's the 25th, but maybe we should be prepared to be surprised. And I stand with those members on both sides of the House who have said we should expect that if government is given powers, if government is allowed those extreme powers for longer, it will retain them and very likely seek to extend them again. And that is why this House should say no to extending the Coronavirus Act, so it will have been enforced for a year and a half at least. The danger is that government starts to believe that these fundamental civil liberties belong to ministers to grant to us or withhold. They do not. They belong as of right to British citizens. It is this habit of control that leads to coercive laws that have no sense in them. Government has, for example, a legitimate interest in people who enter the United Kingdom from high-risk countries. But there is no public health argument for fining people £5,000 for leaving the country, and the government should think again about that. Mr Deputy Speaker, this habit of coercion and control has gone too far. It has gone on for too long. It is time for this House to trust the British people and return their rights to